Hi everyone, welcome to Vishesh Educational Videos. In this video, I am explaining relational algebra operations of set theory, that is union, intersection, set difference. I am going to explain those set theory operations, right, in relational algebra. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. To get the notification of my new videos, please click the bell icon. And please don't forget to like the video. And please don't forget to share the video with your friends. So let me begin the explanation of union, intersection and set difference or minus operation in detail. So these set theory operations, right, whatever this union operation, intersection operation or a minus operation, right, so the set theory operations are the standard mathematical operations on set, right. Set means what? You know that set contains values, right. So these operations are binary operations. Whatever the operations I am telling now, union operation, intersection operation or a minus operation, these operations are binary operation. So for a unary operation, example is select and project, right. So these set operations are binary operation because these are operated on two relations. In project and select, you are going to use only one relation or one table, but to use this set operations you need two tables or two relations. That's why the set operations are binary. You need two tables or two relations. But project and select, they are unary because they need only one relation or a table. You know, relation or table one and the same, right. So these operations are used to merge two sets in a various ways. These set theory operations can be used to merge two sets in a various ways. For example, I told you I can use a union operation to merge. Difference is there. Union is different, intersection is different. Or else I can use minus operation, right? So now I will take this union operation, intersection operation and minus operation one by one and I will explain these operations in detail. So before that, we have to apply one of the three set operations on relations, right? Before we apply, the two relations on which we are performing the operations must have same types of tuples. Same types of tuples. This is also called as union compatibility. Union compatibility. Same types of tuples means see here you can see tuples are in the form of character. In both the tables, whatever the records that are present, right, that record information will be in the form of character, right. That is type compatibility. So whenever you are performing this, we must have the same types of tuples. This is also known as type compatibility or union compatibility, right. So now I will start with the union operation. So notation is of the union operation is A union S. So here where A and S are relations, that means two tables, you know that. Consider this as a, consider this as a S. See, these are two tables or two relations. So symbol U is used to denote the union operator. So union operator is denoted by the symbol U. The result of the union operation, which is denoted by A union S, is a relation that basically includes all the tuples that are present in A or in S or in both. In simple words, A union S means it has to take all the tuples from A also, it has to take all the tuples from S also. It's a combination of both the tuples. Tuples from both A also will be there, tuples from S will also be there. Union means all the tuples from the two relations should be there, right? And also one important thing here, the duplicate values. If there are any duplicate values present in the table, the duplicate values will be eliminated. Whatever the values that are present in your result should be distinct. Each value should be different. If any duplicate values are there, that will be deleted. A union S means all the values from two relations will be considered. And important points. First of all, the union operation is commutative, that is A union B is equal to B union A. It is not A2. Sorry for the typing mistake. That is like a second point. Sorry for the typing mistake. So the union operation is commutative, that is A union B is equal to B union A. First. And also the union is associative. That means A union of B union C is equal to A union of B union C. That is possible. A union B is equal to B union A means it doesn't change. The result won't change. First you can start from B also, that is no problem, or else you can start from first relation also. Either you can start from second relation also, or you can start from first relation also. No result will be affected. That's why it is commutative, associative. If there are three relations also, no problem, the result won't change. A union of B union C or A union B of union C, the result won't get affected, right? In SQL, the operation union is same as the union operation here. Here I am explaining the union operation with respect to relational algebra, right? Whatever the working I am explaining in relational algebra, it remains the same in SQL also. Hope you are understanding. Next operation is intersection. So as you all know, A and S are relations, are tables. Symbol, right? Intersection symbol is this one. It is a ulta U, that is reverse U, right? Is used to denote the intersection operator. The result of the intersection operation, right, is the tuples should be present in both the tables. In union, you can take any tuple from both the relation, but here in intersection you have to consider the common tuples. Tuple should present in both the tables. Tuple should present in both the tables, should be selected. That is intersection. I will take up the example, then you will understand in a more better way. And one more important thing, the intersection operation is commutative, that is A intersection B is equal to B intersection A, right? The common values will be there in A also, B also, right? That's why the result won't be get affected. A intersection B also same, B intersection A also same, one and the same. In the same as union, the intersection is also associative. That means A intersection of B intersection C is equal to A intersection B of intersection C. That is possible. No result will be affected, right? And one more important thing, intersection can be formed using union and minus as follows. This is the formula. You can do the intersection operation using union and minus like this. A union B minus A minus B of minus B minus A. See, A union B minus A minus B minus B minus A. That is possible. And in SQL, the operation intersect is same as the intersection in relational algebra. Here I am using intersection, right? In SQL, the same operations can be used, right, as intersect. Next, the third operation, that is minus operation or a set difference, is denoted by A minus S. As you know, A and S are the relations, and the symbol minus is used to denote the minus operator. And remember this. What is the result of this? A minus S. So it includes all the tuples that are present in A but not in S. So basically it is going to consider all the tuples that are present in A but not in S. So I'll explain with the example. So what are the important points of set difference operation? The set difference operation is not commutative. It is very important. A minus B not equal to B minus A. Again it's a printing mistake. Sorry for that. Sorry. It's not printing, sorry, it's a typing mistake, sorry. Right? The set difference operation is not commutative. That means A minus B not equal to B minus A. Right? Value will change, definitely. Value will change. Value won't be same. A minus B is different. B minus A is different. So in SQL, minus operations is implemented using the operation except. In relational algebra, it is a minus operation. But in SQL, the same operation, set difference operation, is called as except. Right? So I will explain these three operations in detail now. See here. To explain this, I am considering two relations here. Student is one relation, faculty is another relation. I am considering two tables, student and faculty. Student contains the student names, faculty contains the faculty names. So see, so these are the names. So now I will take these two tables and I will construct union first. See, student union faculty. What is the definition of union? All the values from both student and faculty should be there. You can see Aisha, Aurora, Biksh, Datta, Marcus Singh, Raju Chopra. See, next, second, these are up to first table, up to Raj Chopra. Next, second table values, Rajkumar, Hanichand, Makku Singh, Karan Rao. See, these values are from the second table. So union means values from both the tables will be considered. Right? Next, I will move to the intersection. So intersection means what? Values, common value from both the tables. Common value from both the tables. So you can see what is the common value. This is the common value. Makku Singh. See, the result will be Makku Singh. Common value from student and faculty. Next, student minus faculty. Values that should be present in A. All the values present in student but not in faculty. So all the values present in student are Aisha Arora, right, up to Raju Chopra. See, up to, but Makku Singh is not there because all the values that is present in the student but not in faculty. Right? See, Makku Singh is not there. Values, you have to, student minus faculty means all the values of the student but not in faculty. But not in faculty. Hope you are understanding. Right? Suppose if you have any doubts, please post your doubts in the comment section. Right? Thank you. Thank you for watching the video.